Hey guys, welcome back. So today we're gonna actually dive into one of the Boxycharm boxes, which is this month's, which is September. So I had to do it before the month ended because I did get mine late because I canceled it. But then I subscribed again because I had to get the products that were in this box. I'm gonna get into the content of the box right now. So we all know this is the traditional tried and true packaging. This is what I literally got from the post office today, and I came home and I had to film. So luckily I kind of took the day off to kind of recuperate. I had a mental health day from school. I get excited every time I see Dr. Brandt because it's such a good brand and we love a good skincare system, you guys. So this is actually the Hydrobiotic Recovery Sleeping Mask. And it deeply hydrates and moisturizes to reduce redness and signs of irritation. It says that it retails for $52, you guys. That is already more than the box. It was already more than the box for the eyeshadow, which was $29, because we all know that the Boxycharm box is $21, you guys. You guys, this is insane. This right here is $52. So, and it's not like, you know, a small size. This is a good, I think this is their full size, you guys. This is crazy. So let me give it a smell. Let me open it first. I'm excited to just play around today. Okay, it smells good. I'm actually going to use this as a primer, so I'm just going to put it on right now for you. I'm gonna drag it down to the neck. My face already looks so radiant right now. Do you see this? Wow. And I'm not big on skincare because I like to believe that I have perfect skin anyway. Yeah. But yeah, I'm not gonna spend $52 on a moisturizer, you guys. Listen, shea butter. But honestly, for the price point, I'm not even mad at it. Like, it's actually, I think it's worth it if you were a crazy person who paid $52 for a moisturizer, but I'm not. But let's see how it works underneath the makeup and if I feel a difference, and I guess I'll let you guys know. So the next item we have in this box is actually pretty ironic because it is the Moda 5-piece brush set. I literally got 2 other kits from Moda recently from Fashion Week that I actually spoke about in my last video, so I'll link it in the cards if you guys want to see how those brushes worked out. This is actually the exact same essential kit that I had already, but the other ones came in a box, so I believe it just had a bigger packaging for some reason. It might have had a few more brushes, but I'm not mad at it. More brushes for me, and it retails for $27.95. These are the Moda Pro brushes. This line features superior quality filaments in modern professional shapes. Use this kit to create endless on-trend eye looks. And this is the material I spoke about in my last video, which is actually pretty convenient. It has a nice grip to it. It has these bumps on it, and it's rubber. It is a nice, decent size, and you just feel really comfortable when you hold it. So we're gonna use that today for the eye look. Okay, so at this point we are zoomed in because I have everything on my face that I do not have in this month's Boxycharm. We're all about the eyes today. I'm not mad at it. I live for a new eyeshadow palette. I feel like that's my favorite thing ever, makeup wise, like a good palette. Comment down below what's your favorite makeup product. But anyway, we're gonna get into the brows right now. I have my foundation, I have my, actually I just used concealer today under my eyes and set it with powder, and then I used the face powder where I didn't put any foundation. I'm gonna go in for the brows, the $1 Billion Brow, and this is the Microblade Effect Brow Pen, which retails for $18. And if I'm not mistaken, that is the same price point for Glossier. This is like the same concept. So let's see if it's a dupe. I did use the Glossier brow product before, but I didn't feel like it was a good enough product for the price point because it was $18, and I usually get like way cheaper brow products that work way better. So we're gonna give this one a go. It has the smallest spikes at the top, so I'm just gonna work it upwards and see what happens. Oh, this is super cool. I actually like this way better than the Glossier brow pen. Wow, that is super natural and cute looking. It just gives you the naturalist feathered eyebrow look ever. So I'm just tracing the way my hairs actually grow out. And I'm gonna do this very lightly. But the product is so faint, which is good because this is like when you're on the natural type of vibe. You can bring it in the front because it's not too dark, so that's pretty cool. And everything kind of just blends in well. So I'm gonna do the other brow. I feel like as I keep going, the product is getting more and more light. And it's like it's already empty, which is pretty weird. This is why I don't like to spend a lot of money on brow products like this, because it's like you don't get enough out of it for it to be something that's so simple, you know what I mean? So I'm at the point where I'm actually pressing really hard to get product out. I don't know, you guys, it looks cute. I like how it felt at first. It looked really convenient, but when I got into it, you guys, I don't think this ain't it, you guys. I'm super sorry. And I definitely wouldn't pay $18 for this, but let's move on. I think I'm gonna clean up under my brows just a little bit with my LA Girl Pro Conceal. I am in the shade Fawn, if you guys were wondering. And this is also what I used as my concealer for today. We're keeping it super simple. So nothing too crazy. I'm just gonna clean it up like so, tracing the underline of my eyebrow shape. Bringing it in. We're not trying to highlight it too much. So that is good to go. I'm gonna do the other brow. And I'm using the motor brush that came with the kit. Beauty blender to blend that out. Also, I set my eyelids with the same concealer, and I'm using the Makeup Revolution Peach Loose Powder, which is actually my absolute everyday favorite currently. And I did review it in one of my other videos. Okay, so now we're ready for eyeshadow. The Violet Voss Essentials eyeshadow palette. And it says here that it retails for $29. And this is how it looks right here. $29, you guys. I don't think I've ever used this brand before. This is how it looks when we open it up, honey. This is so satisfying. Ah! This is it, you guys. Beautiful shades. So the first thing I'm gonna do is go in with the shade Terracotta, and it's this beautiful tan shade. Okay, so I'm getting quite a bit of fallout. That means it's gonna be pigmented, so Let's just stamp it and blend it out right in the crease area, just to give it that transition shade. Oh, this is showing up really nicely and vibrant. And it seems like it's going to be a really great crease shade, so. Yeah, look at that on the brush. It's very pigmented. I'm excited. Okay, now that I have done that, I'm gonna go in with cinnamon with the same brush, and this is the Fluffy Dome brush that is tapered from Moda, and I'm going to start to blend it out in the outer crease. Okay, I like how these two blend together so far. I'm just gonna build it up a little bit, but not too much. And if you haven't noticed, we're gonna go for a fall look today. Yes, we are. I'm gonna try to bang out as much fall looks as possible. 2019. Okay. I like how this looks so far. Ooh, I'm gonna use this pretty green shade, definitely. I'm gonna try to stay away from purple and pink today because I did kind of do a look like that. But to be fair, the other eye had a look like this. That was the ABH Jackie Aina review. If you wanted to check it out, I will link it in the cards. But let's just keep it pushing. What am I gonna do? I love this shade right here that's called Dusty Rose. It's this beautiful light pink shade. It's a taupey pink shade, and I think it's beautiful for fall. So what I am gonna do is drag it upward all the way up to the brow bone. Pencil brushes, that is from Moda as well. So I'm just blending it right underneath that brow bone shade. This is just to help blend out the two shades that we previously placed down. I think it added a little something extra. It looks pretty cute. Okay, I'm not mad at it at all. So now what I'm gonna do, I'm actually gonna create some lid space with some concealer. I'm not gonna completely cut the lids, but I am going to just create a nice base for this foiled shade that we have here called Emerald. And to do that, I'm keeping it simple. I'm using that same concealer I mentioned earlier with my Moda Flat Shader Packer brush, and I'm just going to place it down. I'm just gonna quickly move it side to side, drag it out, and stop midway like so. what I'm gonna do is wipe that brush off on a makeup wipe so that we can use it for our foil shade. And the fact that it's gonna be damp from the makeup wipe actually helps us because it's gonna show up more vibrant. So let's do it. Let's give it a swatch. This is called Emerald again. Ooh, this is pigmented, you guys. So I'm just gonna place it, pretty much everywhere we put the concealer. Ooh, do you see how that is showing up, you guys? This is super duper cute. Oh my God. You guys, it's like butter. I am like in heaven right now. I live for this green shade, and this is giving me, not quite, but literally from the Jackie Aina collab with ABH. The shade in there, I think it was called Sponsor because I loved it so much I remember the name. Literally. But this is more vibrant. That shade was like kind of a muted, what kind of green was it? It was a darker green than this, and it wasn't as bright, but wow. This is super cute. I'm excited. I'm so happy I got this. This is an absolute steal. I'm glad that I subscribed this month. Yes. I'm living. Oh my God, are you guys seeing this? This is like magic, you guys. I'm bringing that all over because you guys, come on. I would try to use every single shade in this palette, but then it just wouldn't be a fall look. And I kind of wanted to keep it really simple, just so you guys can get a feel of the palette and if it is worth it, and it definitely is. Now that I have that down, I'm just gonna blend out the outer edges. You guys know the deal with that same blending brush we used earlier. And now that we have diffused the edges, I'm gonna actually go into the shade called Cinnamon again and place it right where this green kind of stops. What I am gonna do is smoke this look out, so I'm just gonna create a nice transition shade for this black shade that we have here, which is a pretty traditional name for the shade, and it's just called black. I mean, hey, pretty simple, right? So I'm just gonna go right here in the outer V and blend it out. So now what I'm gonna do is take a new fluffier brush, and this is more wider. It's not as tapered as the last one. And this is obviously from the same kit that came in the box. So what I'm gonna do is just focus it on the lash line, and I'm also taking it right where we placed the the brown. And what I'm gonna do is start to smoke it out everywhere on the outer V. Just like so. This black is very pigmented, so I'm working very, you see how like got crazy real quick. So I'm just gonna blend it with that same fluffy brush we used previously, just to calm it down a bit. Okay, wonderful. And now I'm gonna go right where the lash line is, the outer lash line, but I'm not gonna bring it all the way in. And I'm taking it out a little bit, but I'm not creating a wing. I'm gonna do the same thing to the other eye, and I'm gonna be right back. Okay, so now that I have done both eyes, what I'm gonna do now is take the shade called Sand, and it's this light tan shade, and I'm just going to put that right underneath the brow and then help blend that out. This is just gonna help blend all of the shades together and create this beautiful gradient effect. So now I'm going to take the shade called Cream, and it's this beautiful foiled light champagne shade. This is it here. So I'm just going to use a small pencil brush from Luxie, and I'm just going to pop it in the inner corner and underneath the brow bone. Ooh, that is really beautiful. Do you see how bright that is and how it just opened up the eye look? This is super cute. I'm here for it. All of these shades are absolutely stunning, and I can't wait to use the purple shade called Plumberry, the gold shade, and the pink shade. And I believe those are the only three that I didn't try out today. So yes, stay tuned for that look. Okay, so while my camera charged for a second time, I went ahead and put on some lashes. So the last thing I'm gonna do is finish up the bottom lash line. I'm gonna smoke it out and throw on a lip. So I'm gonna take that same fluffy dome-sided brush, and I'm gonna dip into Cinnamon, and I'm just gonna run it right along the bottom lash line. Nothing too crazy. And then on another brush, I'm gonna take the shade Black and really pack it on the outer edge. I love dark looks like these, especially in the fall. It's just so pretty. Fall and winter, so. I'm also going to take Cinnamon again to help smoke it out effortlessly. Blending the two shades where one meets. Take a fluffy brush and just dust away. And I'm also going to take Terracotta and place it underneath both of those shades. I'm going to take the mascara I used earlier, which was the Boxycharm mini travel size one. I'm just going to touch up my highlight. I'm going to spritz myself with the e.l.f. Hydrating Coconut Mist. And this was like $8. I'm in love with it. It smells so good, you guys. Now I'm gonna throw in a lip. I'm gonna throw on a lip by Ofra, and this is one that I believe I used previously. And this is the matte, long-lasting liquid lipstick. It's kind of sheer when you first apply it, but then that second coat. The last item we have is the Hank and Henry Blickety Black Eyeliner, and it just looks like this. This item retails for $20. It's introducing our latest addition to the Slick With It line of eye products. The eyeliner is vegan liquid formula that dries down to a satin matte finish. All right. So let's try this out. I'm just gonna blend my false lash with my eyelid and cover any glue or residue up. Wow. I'm curious to see how it looks like on a more subtle look, that the liner is the star of the show and probably like not as dramatic lashes, so we can really see what's going on. But I love a felt tip pen, like absolutely. let's add up all of the items in the box and see how much it costs. So, okay, so all of the items equals to $146. My phone screen looks like crap, but yeah, wow, $146, you guys. That is insane. And I paid $21. So if you enjoyed this look and if you enjoyed watching me create it, please give this video a likes up, subscribe, because that actually really helps me out a lot and I would really appreciate it. Give this video a share so you can share it with your friends, and they can share it with their friends, and they can share it with their friends' friends. So yes, please do that. And that is all for today. Thank you again. Bye.